Kundrakpam MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar says any attempt to break Manipur is an attempt to break India, and there is no place in Manipur for those who don't consider Manipur as their motherland. Political activist D.H. Maheshwar says Public Works Department gave no permission for construction of Anglo-Kuki War Centenary Gate situated in Churachandpur district. Ahead of Lok Sabha polls, Election Commission tells political parties not to use children in campaigning in any form whatsoever. And Panchayati Raj institutions ex-members demand government to include them as members in the proposed administrative committee of PRIs. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm USHAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Kundrakpam MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar says any attempt to break Manipur is an attempt to break India, and there is no place in Manipur for those who don't consider Manipur as their motherland. The MLA was speaking today at the launch of 15-day cultural holiday peace camp organized by UFO North Division, Awang Pana Tengol Lakpa Loishang Saroktel under the sponsorship of Universal Friendship Organization UFO. MLA Lokeshwar said prophecy of UFO leader late R.K. Manisana have turned out to be true, and it is high time to revisit his teachings to find means to save Manipur. The MLA said it is time to take decisive action for the sake of the future generations. He maintained that it is mainly the Meitei community who are making the struggle to keep the state's territorial integrity intact. The MLA also expressed his disgust in the violent atrocities committed by armed Kukis. He said to decapitate a person who they have captured is a crime of utmost savagery. Taking part in the event, social worker Achoybam Deben said it is time to adhere to the advice of late R.K. Manisana, who had emphasized that we have to protect our own land. He also lauded the tradition and way of life of the Sajjal community. He said the office of Sajjal needs to be set up in every village.
Manipur se kai mo kai to raba India 100% kai ne habdi puya da yaw to le bani ko central forces na akhoi de toriba treat akhoi de toriba ning leng makhoi de toriba administration na na dewa de khamba da wahim da de lo ge to thamuk tu punna mak sing ji bu ngasai gi hoji bok da wahim ma chen ta ngang da country ji gi mapa mama na to bu ji bu sibu kali na koi khan ge da ge ja se shu da khana ba ya de kai de khana de no khana ga no si 좀 말하면 신이 또시 하는 라다 팀으로 감마도 야로도 걸리고 말함디 we are human being 해봐 시스티스 라가디 거기 자티 프루티 레바치 머니푸 히말라야치 시제버리나 인지마다 카헨 비그노 하이버시고 일리게 오이브라바 아이네 야다브라바 거기 카이브 헨 비그노 하이버 인디아 카헨 비고 하이버 짜마다브라바.
Speaking on the occasion, UFO General Secretary Y. Mairaba Angom said UFO promotes peace and harmony among people, and its motto is to defend its own land. UFO also reshuffled its members to take on various responsibilities on the occasion. Members of 3 Making Tolaithabi Zilla Parishad, Ningthokongjam Sanatomba Pradhan of Waiton Gram Parishad, Pukrambam Surbala, geologist Wangkai Mayum Inaucha, along with members of UFO attended the program.
Tangi Hainabisi Adum Lairaba, Adum Mamaki Jati Amani. Moina Honari Vasidi, Sumnagi, Akoida Karigumanga, Namgi, Lam, Sonabadu Nati, Lamsum Munabani, Togudi, Gomen Semnava. Alida Moina Taurisi, Kari Hena Togeda, Genocide Togeto. Akoi Mate says 17th century, the Moji Ting and Lapani Kaina, Tongan by history, Mayama in Salakanda, Makoiki Oiba. Tongan ba lamma sem na bagi namakta UN na kasi thajali haibasi akoi media ki adege akoi taje akoi ki lamdam sida akoi se hana lerek panate yellow minate adu toge kaina hayu myam sing se akoi ki jin se genocide toge to ne masida tangai phadana madu thengnana bagi namakta ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯇꯦꯡꯒꯣꯜ ꯂꯩꯁꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
The Public Works Department, in response to an RTI query, says no permission or order was issued for the construction of the Anglo-Kuki War 1917-19 Centenary Gate situated at National Highway No. 2 in Churachandpur district. The RTI query was filed by political activist Maheshwar Thaunaujam. Briefing media at his residence in Kaishampat today, Maheshwar said he received a reply to his RTI query today, which also informed that the department issued an order for removal of the structure on December 19, 2022. He expressed disappointment over the failure of the government to remove the structure dedicated to Anglo-Kuki War, which never occurred in the history of Manipur. He also appealed to the relevant authorities to declare that Anglo-Kuki War never took place.
Kwegi concern DC da si get si lokthok pagi matang da su the order pi ki bal leire che sigi ko aingon da pirak pa reply sigi matung ina haitare adu de suk koi de base si sigi aran be history thamaga huziki leiri ba praja sing da sida aran be history phangna ba tawri base sigi get si niom chadana national highway number 2 da sajali basi si ka da wai sari ba no lokthok na ba order pi khra ba da huzi bo lokthok tri base kari gino huzi RTI reply de gi su khangjare public works department de gi sigi permission pi ki ba amta leiti haibagi potam su leira bani na sigi centenary get si concern department na Manipur amatani huzi lari base adu Manipur sida akhoi gi Manipur sida aran ba history imta chatpa pamde aran ba history imta lahen ba pamde aduna aran ba history leitaragadi tawriba aran ba sing mafam si leitaragadi aduna akhoi gi hayeng tung lakadaba generation gi damakta akaiba mayam lakani aduna yaragadi sigi 1912-2022 da su removal gi koi order pi khibal leirabani na Anglo-Kuki War centenary get sigi yam thuna lokthok piro.
Ahead of Lok Sabha polls, the Election Commission of India today asked political parties not to use children in campaigning in any form whatsoever, including for distribution of posters and pamphlets or sloganeering. In an advisory sent to parties, the poll panel conveyed its zero tolerance towards use of children in any manner during the electoral process by parties and candidates. Election Commission told political parties and candidates not to use children for campaign activities in any manner, even holding a child in their arms, carrying a child in a vehicle or in rallies. However, the mere presence of a child accompanied by their parent or guardian in proximity of a political leader who is not involved in any election campaigning activity by the political party will not be construed as a violation of the guidelines. Ex-members of Panchayati Raj institutions PRIs in Khetragaon Assembly constituency urged government to include them in the proposed administrative committee of PRIs. The ex-members held a press meet at Kongpal Youth Voluntary Organization office in Kongpal Mamang Saballekai, Imphal East district today. Speaking to media, former Zilla Parishad member of 10 Top Nauria Zilla Parishad and former Upadhyaksha of Imphal East District, Khetri Tama said government has sidelined their repeated pleas to conduct fresh election for PRIs and to extend tenure of the last elected members until fresh election. Hence, they had approached the High Court of Manipur. Subsequently, the High Court on April 18 last year ordered extension of tenure of PRIs similar to urban local bodies, but government remained silent to the court's order. And on January 31st, issued an order for formation of an administrative committee to facilitate Valley District Deputy Commissioners in taking on the works of the PRIs. She appeals to include those who had been PRI members in the administrative committee, as they are well versed with the norms of the Panchayati Raj system.
2017 da khalaba PRI sing asina makhata na aikoi election atuba matam da pangthok piyo karigumba election pangthok ta bataragadi hanagi PRI sing ase amuk caretaker oina puhan biu haidana Manipur High Court ta aikoi na petition ama thakibadu koi kai kunajariba Honorable Manipur High Court na 18 April 2023 da lakiba order se hauji ki leiriba ikai kunajariba respected deputy commissioner sing asina su asigumba judgment amadi order sibu ikai kunnabu utpiraga Hanagi PRI singse makata na administrative committee sigi thaupu bas de yahun biu hai.
Kuki women at Indo-Myanmar border town More pelted stones and banged the gate of 5 Assam Rifles yesterday. The commotion reportedly took place after personnel from the Central Forces asked those women to close their shops during curfew hours. It may be mentioned that curfew was relaxed from 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. yesterday in the border town. However, the Kuki women vendors continued their business even after the relaxation hours, which led the security forces to intervene. On the contrary, the agitating women alleged that the Central Forces took away their goods and so they were banging at the gate, demanding a return of their belongings. Security forces finally brought the situation under control. Displaced people from More who are currently taking refuge at Wangjing Kodompokpi Sports Complex Relief Camp in Thoubal slam Kuki Village Volunteers Technopole District for its inhumane notice issued on February 3, announcing ban on supply of essential items to state security forces deployed in More. Speaking to media at the relief camp today, the displaced people condemned the Kuki volunteers for allegedly threatening shopkeepers in the border town against supplying essential items, including food items, to the state security personnel. They demanded withdrawal of the ban latest by February 8, else warned of stern agitation by CSOs of the state.
Technopole District village volunteers in the Lodok Liba, I believe more is it Tado, Chatkinabagi, Sana, Tangnaba, Pangandava, Ising my sing, putting up the Atimba Tamapa, More the Dukal Hangba, Lagi habit of Pangandava, Amadi, put them at Timba Iba, Singsigi, Mayukta, Akoina, internally displaced person among Oina, Akoina, Masidi, Yanindaba, Pundui, Technopole District village volunteers in the Satari Bakonga, Sinu, another about the Amagi Wamada, near Hibasi, Akoina, Hygiening. Lairiba Jati Krimuknazu Kundaraga Lairiba Pamaduda Kuno Mapungak Seliba State Forcing Bo Makoina More the Chatkinanava Honabagi Kongtang Amoina locally but Sana Tanabi Tingbagi Kongtang Sikoi Tashenani Yajaning Day Atubada Koigi Technopole District village volunteers in the Changsaliba Kongtang Handukpio.
Court further remanded Laisram Bidyananda, who was arrested in connection with a viral audio clip, to police custody for more interrogation. Impact News source said Imphal Police Station arrested him on February 2nd in connection with the viral audio clip which purportedly warned damages to houses of some government officials. 30-year-old Laisram Bidyananda, son of late Laisram Sanayama from Kakwa Asemlaikai, Imphal West District, was produced before a duty magistrate via video conferencing today after completion of his earlier police remand of 4 days. It may be mentioned that Youth of Manipur YOM had condemned the arrest of its member Laisram Bidyananda and clarified that he has no connection with the audio clip whatsoever. Manipur police arrested 2 persons for possession of suspected banned substance brown sugar in 14 soap cases weighing more than 172 grams at Martyrs Park, Mau, under Mau Police Station, Senapati District yesterday. According to police control room, arrested persons are 24-year-old MD Azad Khan, son of MD Oli of Lilong Ushoipokpi, Thoubal District, and 25-year-old Kulakpam Yunus Khan, son of late KH Razau of Yaripok, Tulihal, Awang Lekai, Imphal East District. A case has been registered at Mau Police Station. Pambai-led UNLF and its Red Army MPA condoles the demise of Ningtam Lanmi Private Mangoljau of United National Liberation Front UNLF. Press note from Pambai-led UNLF Media Coordinator Charai Rongba Thokchom said late Moirangthem Mangoljau Elias Kesharjit is the first son of Moirangthem Momon and Rasilei from Kakching Turel Wangma Pausupat Lekai. He became physically challenged after he suffered critical injuries in fight against enemy on June 11, 1995. After a prolonged illness and treatment, Mangoljau passed away on February 4. The outfit shares the grief of his bereaved family. Department of Zoology, Manipur University and ICAR Directorate of Cold Water Fisheries DCFR Bhimtal launched two-day training on integrated fish farming for scheduled caste fish farmers of Manipur at Manipur University VC Court Hall today. Addressing the occasion, Bharat Kishan Sangh New Delhi National Organizing Secretary Dinesh Kulkarni stressed the need to focus on inland fish farming to sustain fish consumption in Manipur. He said integrated fish farming can be carried out alongside other professions and that the system focuses on reduction of chemical fertilizers and generation of more income with minimal investments. Dinesh Kulkarni lauded Manipur University for organizing such programs, reaching out research findings of the university to farmers and relevant stakeholders. He noted that due focus on inland fish farming with joint efforts of fish farmers, university and institutions like ICAR, which are related to agri and allied sectors, states' fish consumption demands can be fully met.
केंद्र सरकार ने मत्स्य संपदा विभाग अलग से शुरू कर दिया है। एक अच्छा कदम केंद्र सरकार की ओर से इस संदर्भ में उठाया गया है। इन सबको ध्यान में लेकर हमको करने की आवश्यकता है। जब हम इसमें करेंगे तो निश्चित रूप से ही जिस प्रकार की फिश फार्मिंग में हम बढ़ोतरी करना चाहते हैं, ग्रीन रिवोल्यूशन के माध्यम से जिस प्रकार से हमने अनाज में केवल 25-30 साल के अंदर में ही सेल्फ सफिशिएंसी हासिल कर ली, उसी प्रकार से फिश सेक्टर में भी उससे भी जल्दी हम इसमें आगे बढ़ सकते हैं। और इस दृष्टि से हमारे यहाँ का जो इनलैंड फिशिंग का विषय है, इसको और तेजी के साथ में आगे बढ़ाने की आवश्यकता है। आज जो इनलैंड में फिश फार्मिंग की स्थिति है वो हम सब लोग जानते ही हैं।
Taking part in the program, Vice Chancellor of Manipur University, Professor N. Lokendra said a state like Manipur with no major industries should improve its agroforestry economy, stating that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's government focuses on poor people, youth, women and farmers to realize the vision of developed India by 2047. The professor stressed the need to equip local farmers with advanced technologies and methods in order to boost agro-based economy. Vice Chancellor of Dhanamanjuri University, Professor N. Rajmohan, Directorate of Cold Water Fisheries Research Bhimtal Director, Dr. Pramod Kumar Pandey, relevant faculties and 22 scheduled caste fish farmers from across the state took part in the program.
Now, what we need is transformation of Manipur's economy in the absence of tourism, in the absence of modern industries. The only alternative left for the people in Manipur is the tertiary sector and the agro-based industries in which fishing constitutes a very, very important segment. People are already adept and skillful, number one. And number two, there is already a very big market for the fishing industries.
Chief Minister Nongthummam Biren today launched various processed food products with brand name Money Fresh under the scheme Value Chain Marketing of Quality Local Horticulture Products through brand building initiatives. The newly launched products included Kachai lemon tea, dehydrated pineapple, Sirarokong flakes and powder, dry cake, lotus tea, thambau chips, thambau seasoning, Garcinia powder, amla powder, chaghao laddu, cookies, rasgulla, bhujia, brocookies, Indian pennyworth tea, orange jam, banana brew, passion fruit brew, plum brew, kiwi brew, wild olive brew, peach brew, wild apple brew, pineapple brew, mushroom brew, etc. The launching program was held at the Darbar Hall of Chief Minister's Secretariat under the Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Biren said Manipur is passing through troubled times, but we cannot cease developmental works. He said various schemes like Startup, One Family, One Livelihood are successfully implemented for promotion, support and assistance of entrepreneurs, SHGs, in the state. He further assured all possible assistance to entrepreneurs of the state. Ministers Awangbao Nyumai, T.H. Basantakumar, MLAs K.H. Ibomcha, S. Kunjakeshwar, M. Rameshwar, Commissioner Horticulture T. Pamay, department officials and entrepreneurs were present at the event.
Sentan the Verde, South of the Mixed the Verde, Tangariba crisis to Tangagani, and the development, Miami position with Lipia. And horticulture, I am a Tamparaman, Mamma, horticulture. But I sap a month. mayamgi mapandagi sep amai semam na honorable cold storage leramde mayamgi product mayamji poraga akoi thamam leite ba season loi ga loi re kobi khangde amma khangde loi gi ba chaw ne loi do pala pala mangba komla khangde sampra khangde odu gi am kom na gi kan ne cold storage se to ji manga toru kum sarmani ko gi leijari ba potho kharase value leina seasonal many things which can order 100 crore one family one livelihood ki paisa tara nei bani mayam phajana changa ga systematically dong madam da loini ya.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on promotional sale of organic Kachai lemon and Tamenglong orange under the initiative of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department. Keep watching Impact News.
Medyo habna miyamda ahanba oina Samsung smartphone da interest amata yaudana loan da lauba yabagi kudung chaba pijari. Masida natana Realme, MI, OnePlus, Vivo na chingba smartphone singda ahongba mamalda fanghanjari. Akupa marol gidamak lingsin biraksi medyo hab kay sampat konjeng hajari laikay.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, K. Devadatta, launched promotional sale for GI tagged or organic Kachai lemon and Tamenglong orange at the horticulture outlet in Chandintong today. Speaking on the sidelines, K. Devadatta said the department is helping farmers through market intervention and is also providing opportunity to displaced persons to sell Tamenglong orange and Kachai lemon by providing these fruits at discounted prices. The promotional sale was launched under Manipur Organic Mission Agency MOMA.
Industries kaya ban loi giba tingjan giba loina na lambi sorok chatpada apan ma kaya ma leiba loina na mapan gi lamda thadok ki do budo maduda yam chawba singnaba ma leibaduna mar oiraga government gi intervention si tawrakanda makhoi gi farmer na puthoi ba singsi farmer producer company gi through the laga Manipur Organic Mission Agency na promotional sale si basidagi organic outlet mamang sida chandel thong sida odok chabani masiga loina na akoina relief camp crisis siga mari leina na leiriba relief camp ta subam nomam khangda riba teliche ruina chilina oxing makoi singsi kito su mating pangnabagi damakta promotional sale gi sarukam oina haiba sampra komla se makoi da ahongba mamal da pithoga ahenba paisa do makoi na yonjaraga ahenba paisa duna masagi oina kana naba masagi pocket money da warasu angangi imungi kanimom ta lening bo warasu relief camp tu da kitang mating oigadra haiba gi wakhalon da masidagi relief camp mafam ahum mari da akoi masi simultaneously masiga loina na promotional sale si pangthoi promotional sale gi mapum oiba pandabidi akoi sendong longdo bonate government gi funny government ta gi do ba arumba revenue ni.
Displaced persons who are currently taking shelter at Wangkai High School started selling Tamenglong oranges and Kachai lemons at Wangkai Kaitel Asangbi, attracting many buyers. Organic Tamenglong orange were sold for 110 rupees per kg and Kachai lemon at 80 rupees per kg. People from the relief camp appreciated Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department for the initiative, and they also appealed to the public to visit their stalls and buy these organic fruits.
Sampraga komplaga ko yonjari lilikem da lairaga ko miyamna mating piraga ko gi awaba singje khara pothana baina pira ko se ko yam harauje kiji da chamaga tara samprana marfu kiji kunmu yonjagare makata na dum yonjagi ge ko miyamna zu laibiyo ko ni yonjari se akoi bunu sibibiyo akoi di yummai oina saktana lai horabani akoi gi nya bata kai su laitre isa ka hinga ba senjera pani adu mayamna mating pangbidena lilikem na Department makata na pithabiro na hygiene.
7-day state-level basic training on beekeeping organized by Manipur Beekeeping and Honey Mission, Department of Horticulture and Soil Conservation under the aegis of National Bee Board concluded today at the conference hall of the department in Chandintong. Speaking at the closing event, Director of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, K. Devadatta said the department is committed to boost agriculture sector amid the ongoing crisis. He stressed the need for making the state self-sufficient in essential items. He urged farmers to work in collaboration with the department. K. Devadatta also urged the trainees to work hard and become successful entrepreneurs by producing quality honey products catering to global markets. Mission Director of MBHM, MD Zakir Hussain Khan, Deputy Director, Headquarter of Horticulture and Soil Conservation Department, Khairakpam Lenin, along with other staff and officials of MIDH, attended the program. Certificates were distributed to individuals who took part in the training programs held at Sanjen Thong and Khongampat.
Lamdam sida karing kana bakar pur si haiba targadi ekoi mindset ekoi thinking se hongdok patai karom da hongni aina tawjari ba thabak sida government na kitang pangai ba mateng sina maram oiraga masina failing tawraga chaiba maidu da thau hijillaga amuk hena chawna chan bangambagum achauba entrepreneur ma oiba lamdam sida semitlon da phagal anbangamba isana isa thabak pibada natna mi chama thabak piduna sigi sector sida development haibado puruppa ngamba oiba haibaduni ekoina entrepreneur khudingmakta beekeeper khudingmakta lead farmer progressive farmer khudingmakta thammiba asha se tune government of India na pirakpa matamda ekoina enjoy tawba madu loiragana akoi atopa ama mukhiba sigi thabak sigi mayam tawi haibana te tawba yawge khanba natraga yawba leirga tawgum masi hek tawba taragadi ekoi chawkat pase ya thakna leihin akoi dum migi mipal tangini akoi mi pusharaga chaba mina puthораga thakpa adudai henba akoi yoiba potam tan leiba phongai hayeng wai bawba charon choron phawba akoi ji mingondagi nira chawgi habit che dum lehorani.
District Transport Office Imphal East, in collaboration with Deputy Commissioner Imphal East, today carried out road safety awareness as a part of the 35th National Road Safety Month 2024. Launching the road safety awareness in front of DC Complex, Parampad, Imphal East District DC Kumantem Diana said many have succumbed to road mishaps resulting from traffic rules violation. She said transport officials will raise awareness on road safety guidelines at 6 major roads running in the district, which are Kongba Road, Tinsit Road, Sajiwa Jail Road, Koringe Road, Dinku Road, and the one in front of DC Complex Gate. She said pamphlets containing traffic rules, pledge stickers, and helmets will be provided to commuters, as well as retro-reflective tapes for some heavy commercial vehicles.
Yamna kitang soibadagi akoin accident amadagi yamna tangkra punsi su mangma yam yauriba auna akoina to reduce deaths and also to reduce casualties aduga and also to create awareness among the koigi lawful oiba koigi license holder koigi driving toriba kangbu singsida taunaba ngasi hotnajabani duga district transport office na asida ngasi pamphlet su distribute tobigani duga ngasi gi oina koigi national road safety month 2024 observe tawbo oina Imphal East district transport office na 40 helmets sama mafam da nasai akoi quiz macha am tawzaraga distribution tawbagi plan laizari dagi macha akoina helmet uptaba ngasi uptaba kangbu dagi traffic rule violate tawba sing se akoina ngasi awareness oina ba khoi pen gumba khoi gift macha tawraga hen aware oina ba mana violate tawriba pot asi hena khangbina na akoina cc tawbiga nu khotpano haibado akoina keno gi oina maigi incentive piraga follow tawbina boina ngasi di adumaina tawsena khanabani.
Maharaja Bodhachandra College Palace Compound hosted one-day discussion meet on exploring mentor-mentee symbiotic relationship today. The college Internal Quality Assurance Cell and Career Guidance and Counseling Cell organized the program. College Principal Professor R.K. Hemanta said the meeting was held under College Students Monitoring Initiative Program of the Directorate of University and Higher Education with an aim to enhance teacher-pupil relation, which would eventually contribute to the welfare of the society and in the personal life of students.
Odysseus hand over his son to a mentor. So from that time onward, the concept of mentoring, that is the relationship between mentor and mentee, started. So the idea, the concept of mentor-mentee dates back to 12th century BC. It is quite far away. So I hope our students, they will be gaining a lot of good and invaluable knowledge from the lecture which will be delivered by Professor Madam Asa in the first session, and in the second section, teacher of this college, that is Dr. N. Somendra Singh, he will be delivering second lecture in the afternoon session.
Radha Madhava Adarsh Sanskrit Mahavidyalaya Nambol hosted one-day state-level seminar on the topic Impact of Sanskrit Shastras in Manipuri Society today. The seminar was sponsored by Central Sanskrit University, New Delhi. Retired Deputy Secretary C.H. Gopal Macha and Radha Mandava Adarsh Sanskrit Mahavidyalaya Principal Y. Jugeshwar took part in the seminar. Yaningkol Sedamsang Manipur, in collaboration with Indian Red Cross Society Manipur State Branch, organized a voluntary blood donation camp at Jennings Hospital today. 20 volunteers, including artists from Yaningkol Sedamsang Manipur, donated blood at the camp. Now the sports news. Napsa Kha Imphal cruises into the quarterfinals of the 11th T20 Veteran Cricket Tournament. In the 14th league match played today at Langtabal Public Ground, Napsa Kha Imphal elected to field first against KCC Kongba Kaitel. Batting first, KCC Kongba Kaitel made 100 runs in the given 20 overs for the loss of 6 wickets. In reply, Napsa Kha Imphal successfully chased down the target in 17 overs and 5 balls for the loss of 5 wickets, thus winning the match by 5 wickets. Napsa Kha Imphal's bowler and Johnny, who picked up 3 wickets, was adjudged the man of the match. In the next matches tomorrow, SNC Sangai Pro will take on YPHU Lalambung and YUCC Kwakaitel will play against Shadow Thangmaiban. The 14th Shahid Manoranjan Singh Memorial CRPF football tournament kicked off today at Sai Artificial Turf in Takelpat. The tournament is being organized under the supervision of 143 Battalion CRPF Lamphilpat in association with Imphal West District Football Association and All Manipur Football Association. Mahood Minister Yumnam Khemchand graced the opening ceremony of the tournament. In the opening match, Imphal United and Southern Sporting Union played out a 1-1 draw, and match had to be decided by penalty shootout, in which Southern Sporting Union won with a margin of 4-2. Earlier, K. Akash of Imphal United scored the first goal of the match at 32nd minute, while T.H. Premjit of Southern Sporting Union scored the equalizer at 75th minute of the match. A total of 24 teams are competing in the tournament. Tomorrow, YPHU will take on DM Rao, while TYDA will face RFCC. Now, before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kundrakpum MLA Thokchom Lokeshwar says any attempt to break Manipur is an attempt to break India, and there is no place in Manipur for those who don't consider Manipur as their motherland. Political activist T.H. Maheshwar says Public Works Department gave no permission for construction of Anglo-Kuktiwa Centenary Gate situated in Churachandpur district. Ahead of Lok Sabha polls, Election Commission tells political parties not to use children in campaigning in any form whatsoever. And Panchayati Raj institutions ex-members demand government to include them as members in the proposed administrative committee of PRIs. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
Eurokids Preschool Maming Lairaba Eurokids ki franchise ama oina Eurokids Preschool Academic Session 2024-25 taki Lamphel Supermarket